Okay, so I'm going to do a review on the 3D Score Buddy Pro. In the middle of the screen there, that's the icon. This can be found for Android on Google Play, and I'm not sure if it is in Apple Play or not. I use an Android phone. I know that it wasn't for Apple Play, but it could be. It could be now. But this is an Android that I'm using it on, so I would suggest they do have a free version. It's limited, but you can find out if you would like it to use it. I think you're only allowed one person to keep score for in the free version, but I would suggest buying the 3D Score Buddy Pro. Very good app, and I'll go through it here with you. So you tap on the icon, and it brings up the start screen, but you can start a new event from in the list here. You can connect to the cloud. I believe this can be used for tournaments, and if the club sets this up, you can scan a QR code and it'll connect it to that tournament. I'm not sure how that works, but I'm pretty sure that's what that's for. You can manage archers in here. You can delete them, or you can keep your list there. I'll show you how you can add individual once you get into the shoot. You can enable speech. It will read off the scores if you want to double check, or if you have a group and they want to know what you're entering. You can do that and install the speech engine there. You can enable proximity, and this is a sensor. I think it uses your camera, so it prevents you from, you can read there, from entering points in your pocket or something. So I think you have to be looking at the camera for it to become active. But I don't use that. But you can back up to the cloud, restore from cloud. You can join them on Facebook. A little bit about 3D Score Buddy, and you can quit. So let's go back, and this is the start screen. So if you want, down below here you have all your shoots, your prior shoots, and we don't need this one. So you can, when you can rename them, you can delete them, and you can share them. We'll delete this shoot, push OK, but you can load these events and you can go back and see what you shot. So it will bring them back up, and it gives you your per arrow average and your total score. So you can just swipe to go to the other ones. But so we'll go ahead and go in, and I'll show you how the app works. So you want to start new event. Here's this Cloud Connect. If you wanted to connect for a tournament or something, you'd have to scan the QR code for that. Club would set that up, is the way I understand that, but we'll start a new event. So you want to name, up here in the upper right, you can turn instructions on and off. If you look underneath the presets, it says press and hold preset buttons to overwrite the default settings. That's the instructions. So you can turn those on and off. It's just something simple, but so we can name this. We'll name this shoot. You can also, if you go to the same club, you can use the same name. We're not going to do that right now, but so there are some presets here for scoring. If you shoot ASA, you press that, and it'll bring up 14, 12, 10, 8, 5, 0 for the scoring in the app. If you want IBO, you can go 12, 11, 10, 8, 5, 0. That's the two American 3D organizations. And then the standard, you can set your own scoring. So if you shoot, let's say 11, I don't know, whatever 7, you can make it whatever you want. You can lay out what scores you want, and that will be the scoring you can choose from in the app. So, and then you can choose spot X for the scoring. So, but that's your different presets. So we use ASA. You go down here, and if you shoot an ASA tournament and your starting target is you shoot shotgun, and if it's 5 and there's 20 targets in ASA, it'll start you at 5 and it'll go through 20 targets. If you're shooting just a standard 3D shoot, you can put, and you're starting on target 1, you put target 1 and 30 targets. Archer rotation, you can turn that on. If you rotate each target, it will automatically rotate the first to the last, the second to first, and the third to second. It'll rotate up. You can, if you have your location set, which it'll ask, I'm not going to turn that on right now, but you can have GPS recording on, and then you can turn tracking on, and it will actually map out each target you were at, and it'll show you by a line where you walked, and it will map out the course. It'll give you a picture at the end. If you go into Google Play, they have an example of that picture when you go in to download the app, so you can take a look at it there. It's a pretty cool feature. So we picked our scoring, we laid the targets out, and then we chose what we wanted to do here. So you push OK, and you can add archers. We'll go Dave and crossbow, and you can do this. You push OK, that adds it, and then up here in the upper right it has a person with a plus. You can add other archers to that as well. So you can have as many, I'm not sure how many archers. I mean, you can have quite a few. If you press and hold the name, it'll bring up edit participant or disable the archer. So you have those options as well. You just push and hold on the name of the archer. So after you get all set up and you have all your shooters and you start the tournament, you can go in, and let's say I shoot a 12 on 1. That's done. You press 2, and I shoot a 10, and you're done with that, and you press 12. You shoot a 12, you can go to 4, and down here in the lower left corner you see a speaker with a line through it. If you tap on that, and there it comes up, and it enables speech.
Dave 10.
And it will read off the scores. If there's 4 in your group and the other people want to hear what you're entering, that's a great feature for tournaments and things. So again, it will
Dave 12.
It will audibly read off the scores that you're putting in, so everyone knows that they can hear it and they know you're putting in the right thing. So that's a pretty cool feature. If you check out the yellow bar, it has the name of the shooter. It has a running arrow average and a running total of your score. So then that's for each shooter, and it will rotate. If you have rotation on, again, it will automatically rotate from target to target. It'll move the archer up the list. So that's another nice feature. You can swipe across on your targets. You come to 30 and you finish, and then if you swipe across, it will bring up a list of your scores by target, and it will list them out the whole way to 30. So that's another option that you have there. And if you make a mistake, let's say I shot a 12 instead of a 10, and I'm like, how do I fix that? All you do is press and hold the score you want it to be, and it will change it. Also, down in the scores, it will show you how many 12s you shot, how many 10s, 8s, 5s, 14s, 0s. It'll show you how many of each point value that you shot once you're finished. So that's pretty cool too. You can see the little corner in the lower right hand corner of each scoring value. So and it shows you over here in the dark gray box, has your name, what you're shooting. You can put whatever you want to, whatever class, and the target number. So pretty cool app. If you like the review, please subscribe, like, and share to the channel. And please let a comment. Let me know what you think of the app and maybe some things that would make it better. I do get about 3 or 4 updates a year on the app, so they do stay up on the app. I think it's a great app. And if you're looking for a 3D scoring app, go ahead and check this out. I don't get any kickbacks or anything from it, but I've used it for several years and I like it. And they have made updates on things, and so they keep it up to date. And it's just a really cool app. So hopefully this review has helped. And again, please subscribe, like, and share.